We are not looking for validation when we speak. We are not looking for admiration or retweets. We are not just another concept from the C-suite. More than just the characters represented on each week. We the type to still win a title out of a 3 seed. We are Michael Jordan and double down on a 3-peat. We are not here to perform for you on a cheap. Tears and darks told us make a profit while they street sweep. My city told me to wake y'all out of that deep sleep. Milltown product, I'm proud to point to the Greek freak. My people are proud people, are loud people. Surround people with hope even when it currently seems bleak. Snakes in the garden is poison where all these leaves be. Grass type attacks, they trainers tell them use leech seed. Strengthened by the culture, I wrote this verse out in Peachtree. I got strong roots, tryna pull them, gotta reach deep. Crazy, I'm a target even when I try to preach peace. When I take a kneel, they hoping to see my knees weak. Sound, mind, and body even when they try to seek grief. Mentally, I feel like my strength level is Keith Lee. I have forever been uniquely victorious. It's in my DNA, it's running deeply. Of course it is. So when my enemy be trying to reach me, it's unfortunate. There's power in my melanin, I'm confident in forcing it. I be writing lyrics just knowing I'ma release these. Talking about my skin, I'm guaranteed to get increased steam. A black icon taught me that I could float like a butterfly and lyrically leave a punch as a bee sting. My ancestors, they tell me that I ain't reached peak. Child of the father, so that mean I'm a complete piece. My entire life could be considered just a sneak peek. Forever gonna be known for what I did with all this free speech.
I'm a journeyman.
Suge D is ready for action.
I am your Pan-African champion. I am Suge D.
The Pan-African World Diaspora Champion.
That was something I didn't even think was in the cards for me. There was everybody else that they pegged to have this, but it's mine.
Suge D is the definition of a fighting champion. Ahead of his title defense versus Caprice Coleman, he speaks about his preparation for this historic match.
Preparation for my matches is always a huge thing. And the thing about my style of preparation is I know a lot of people like to lift weights and some like to lift for show, not to go. That's not been me. I need to be as functional as humanly possible. I'm not an underwear model, I am a professional wrestler. So I'm here to do a job and I have to be effectively able to do that job. So of course there's grappling on the mats, there's striking, but I like to go a little unorthodox. I love yoga. Yoga to me is very important and it's a cornerstone of my training. It's so huge to me because it's a test of your mental ability. It's a test of your resolve. It's a test of being able to tense a muscle and hold it beyond the limits that a normal person would be able to do. It's a test of patience. Patience is such a huge thing in this business, in and out of the ring. I get asked a lot about the kind of schedule that I keep and how I'm holding up. And, you know, even as we're filming this, I've got cuts on my fingers and cuts that you can't even see right now from matches that I just got back from to be able to go ahead and even film this. I'm used to my schedule. I am built to go. I say that again. I'm functional. One of the biggest things to me is it's no good to look like $1 million, but you can't spend it.
After ending the historic reign of Trish Adora, Suge D became the second champion in its lineage, ending a road of challenges and self-doubt.
There are times I didn't even believe that I'd be in a position to be able to hold this and carry this and wield it so proudly, and this is mine. So all that self-doubt, all that talk in the back of my head about what I can't do, nah, that don't work for me anymore, especially not for 2024. This is a time of celebration. It's a time of concentration. It's a time of testing myself against the very best talent that I can get in the ring with. So that leads us to Caprice Coleman. I've always wanted to be in the ring with that holy grail of an opponent that I never thought would happen. The timelines didn't match up. The geography didn't match up. The places didn't match up. And now we're here. An interview, an insult, an ego, a need to protect that ego. And here we are, Caprice. I still got plenty of matches before them. I'm not even thinking about them right away. I'm doing this because it is my obligation as a professional to be here to tell you how I feel about what's going on. But I still got opponents that I got to think about every weekend before I even get to them. I am so glad that they've got their contracts to be able to sit on, or they have their secondary jobs where they can just chill and they can get everything going. This is what I do every weekend. If I had to worry about my opponent for next week when I'm in this week, I would be in a terrible position, and I am not. I don't have time to sit and worry about those things. I live in the present, I live in the now, and I live in the confident. And when I say I live in the confident, that means throw whoever the hell you want in front of me. I'm gonna get past them so I can get to the next date. But I'll be fair. What happens if Caprice Coleman beats Suge D? You're gonna have to tell me. You're gonna have to put some VR shades on or something like that. I mean, hell, you could write a story. They got a great series known as What If. Maybe you might wanna write a story and submit it to that, because in this reality, the one that we live in, that will be a timeline that never happened. It can't happen, it won't happen. Because as long as I've got this, I will get past Caprice Coleman, I will get past everybody that's before him, and then I'm gonna climb that mountain too.
In the match for the ages, the lingering question is if the champion Suge D can put his feelings aside and focus on the challenger that is also his idol.
Am I going to have the killer instinct to be able to look somebody in the eye that I truly admire? How many examples do we have in this business of a great father, a loving husband? He recently made his debut and he made time to tag team with his own son so that they were able to have that moment together. I didn't grow up with a father. I would have killed just to be able to get any kind of time with my dad, let alone tag team with him. You are everything that I think is great about this business before and after the bell rings. But when that bell rings, you're just another dude trying to take what's mine. Another dude that's either got to tap or get pinned. I can respect you after the fact, but the respect is going to be you shaking my hand and recognizing me as the better athlete, as the better wrestler, no matter what age you're in. You understand me? You could be ageless for another 100 years if that's what it takes. I could be dead in the ground and you could still be here. Exhume my body, revive me, bring me back. My zombified corpse could still beat you, you understand?
In mere weeks, all questions will be answered. An emotional title defense that could shatter the bond between champion and his idol. Suge reflects during the calm before the storm.
I've thought a lot about what the hardest part about this match is gonna be, and it's not gonna be the time we've gotta put in or how hard we're gonna hit each other or the feelings that we have. It's gonna be the moment after, when they raise my hand in victory and I gotta look my idol in the eye. And I wonder if he's gonna be able to accept the fact that the man that used to idolize him is better. Can you do that for me, Caprice? I guess we gotta find out.
Absent, how I've been absent. You walk outside, you see the trees. You take a walk in the park, you see the trees. If you're looking down at your phone, you probably don't see the trees. I have not been absent. That's disrespectful.
Culture Inc. Them calling themselves Culture Inc. What does that mean? Like, are you excited to wrestle Culture Inc? They're excited to wrestle you. Like,
You know, I seen something about that. They had something like we inspired them in 2018 or something like that. I don't get that. I mean, you just doing what you do and something like that inspired me. I don't know how to take that. I'd be doing it anyway, whether I inspired you or not. Now, but you calling yourself the culture, well, that's where I come into play. What is the culture? What is that? Culture Incorporated. I don't think cultures can be incorporated, and if they are, there must be some type of agenda. We can't just be throwing words out there. This is what we came to attack. We came to beat down what it is you're putting up. I don't get it. I don't think everyone should have it.
Hey, what you got in that van?
Yeah, everybody always want to know what I got in the van. I'ma keep it real with you. This one time, it ain't much. Just the world. Going forward, from Asé, Cosmos, and beyond. More chaos. More demonstrations. More examples.
a bombshell by the beanie by the black. Yeah, she let you fat it out. I met her at a fat, I was invited to, not ta-da-da. Said she do design and sipping wine and sitting by the window, finding that I tonic is plutonic. But hey, she don't play sexy, stress free, for my tea. Yo, nah, she so I always snuck away. Okay, I think I'm in love. Nah, I put it down, huh?
You know you put it down, babe.
I put it down, huh?
You know you put it down, babe.
I put it down, huh?
DM the job, babe.
I put it down, huh?
DM the job, babe.
I put it down.
I'm fast as Hellion Maxwell, and I am on the scene here in Charlotte, North Carolina, out here running these roads because I'm the best of the best, because I'm faster than the rest, so we gotta keep these legs in check. I'm the fastest wrestler in Asé Wrestling. Quickest win, and the first to 2-0. I wake up the fastest. I go to sleep the fastest. You wanna know how fast I go to sleep? And I just woke up just like that. There is nothing anyone in this world can do faster than me. On these Sundays when I don't have a booking, I like to come out here and test my speed against the people who I see. I've been racing some of the regulars that we find out here, and can't nobody keep up. Shoot, I see a few competitors out here.
Let's go ahead and race right now.
Oh, you pull it up, you wanna race?
No, let's go.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a little head start.
I don't even need it, man.
On your marks, get set, go. I'll race anybody, an athlete, a kid. I'll race your mama, I'll race your daddy, I'll race your granddaddy. It don't matter to me. I'll beat them all. Hey, y'all got next? Y'all trying to race me? You ready? On your marks, get set, go.
Bro, what?
Joe's the only one out here keeping up with me. Y'all gonna let Joe's outrun y'all? Oh my God.
What's up, family? My name is Gerard Bonner from Asé Wrestling, and I am standing here at the Black Wrestling Museum. And I'm just gonna tell you now, I know a lot of us think that, you know, it's just so common to see black wrestlers everywhere. This isn't common. Where we are now is built off the backs of what so many did years ago, and it's often hard to find these authentic artifacts. It's hard to find that, but they're here. I mean, you got pictures and you've got match cards, and like these are things that you just couldn't readily find. And so this is an amazing place. Anytime you get to see it traveling, check it out. Black Wrestling Museum on all the socials. It is the spot to be. Like, this is amazing, incredible, approved.
Right now, the Pan-African World Diaspora Champion Suge D goes toe-to-toe with the 46-year-old Caprice Coleman. Can the ageless one win his first World Championship, or will Suge D retain against his idol? We will find out right now.
We are here on history's call. We are here on history's call. We are here.
I would like to give you a title match.
On history's
I
call.
accept your challenge. I accept your challenge. I accept your challenge.
We are here.
I, as a champion, if I expect for anybody to be able to respect this around my waist, need the best in competition.
I don't know, man. I just feel like this culture today is riding on the backs of people that put in the work for this to be what it is. That's fair.
As a man of faith, your miracle was right there.
You walking around like you really got something going on. Like you carry the culture on your back. Well, you ain't strong enough.
Where are you?
I'm a journeyman.
Suge D is ready for action.
I am your Pan-African champion. I am Suge D.
I'm Caprice Coleman. They call me the Ageless One.
The Ageless One, Caprice Coleman.
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm 46 years old and I'm getting a shot at the Pan-Afrikan Diaspora World Championship.
This championship is being seen. It's being recognized.
I believe whenever you put a country on a belt or a culture on a belt, you need somebody representing that culture well. You need somebody real representing that culture, and Caprice Coleman has always been Caprice Coleman.
And I look at something like this and I think about what if we'd had something like this when, you know, Coco Beware was doing his thing, when JYD was doing his thing, when Big Cat was doing his thing. It makes you wish you had a time machine.
It's almost like it's a cultural thing because it's cool. You get a chance to be cool. You get a chance to be on the internet. Where was this at 20 years ago when it wasn't cool to be black?
Right now you sounding like sour grapes. I didn't stop. I stayed here. But you lost the faith when I didn't. You saw how long I had to stay in to get this, how many times it took me to get to this. But you know what you did? I'm gonna take the comfortable route out. Let me put the suit on. And now you coming off a certain kind of way because it's me and it's not you, when it could have been you.
Bro, I'm a king sitting on the throne, getting paid to scout my competition. I've grown, my friend. I've evolved. Caprice Coleman is still the showstopper, crowd popping, body rocking, pulse pounding, heart racing, the handsome pace heartbreak. I'm still the man with the grab, the style, the grace, the shape, the face. I'm still the innovator, the crowd motivator, the commentator complicated. I'm still more devastating than a space modulator. I'm grown.
I'm not a fan anymore. I'm gonna show you why you behind the desk.
Suge D wants to wrestle his idol. He's not gonna get Ice. Ice is a character. Ice is somebody that I wanted to be. Caprice Coleman is who I am. I'm not Ice, but I'm still one cold brother.
You are everything that I think is great about this business before and after the bell rings. But when that bell rings, you're just another dude trying to take what's mine.
February 24th, Caprice Coleman walks in, the Ageless One. Leaves, the Ageless One, and Pan-Afrikan Diaspora Heavyweight Champion. See you soon, my friend.
We are here.
Well, as we prepare for this amazing world title match, I have the privilege of announcing and introducing to you a pure history maker. He changed the world on August of 1992 when he defeated Big Van Vader to become the first ever world heavyweight champion of African American descent. He is in 3 different halls of fame, ladies and gentlemen. The College Football Hall of Fame, the Orange Bowl Hall of Fame, and the WWE Hall of Fame. Asé Wrestling all around the world. Can you make some noise and get on your feet for the legendary Ron Simmons?
It's great to see the legendary Ron Simmons here at Asé. As Gerard Barner so eloquently stated, the first ever recognized African American world heavyweight champion, and he's here for the Pan-Afrikan World Diaspora Championship match here in Charlotte, North Carolina. He's laid the pathway so we can have this tonight.
What does it mean for you to be here tonight?
Well, let me say this. I lived here in the beginning and formative stages of my life for 5 years, and it feels like I'm back home. I cannot go, and I'm so thankful that I get these opportunities now to travel, just like I see the great guys that come before me, right? To get this opportunity to say thank you to this great state of North Carolina and to this great city of Charlotte, okay? Because without that, Ron Simmons is not in the Hall of Fame, and more importantly, he does not become the first black heavyweight world champion. Thank you. Let's get some heavyweight bouts going here. Can we do that?
Give it up one more time for Ron Simmons!
When a legend like Ron Simmons walks into the ring, especially here at Asé Wrestling and everything Asé Wrestling stands for, you gotta stand up, you gotta give him flowers, you gotta make some noise for him. The amount of reverence that Ron Simmons brings to the ring, the amount of reverence that Ron Simmons brings to any place he walks into. 3 different Hall of Fames this man is in. Real lucky to have him in the building. Who's a local rapper, and his son, Coleman, right now. He started wrestling about 27 years ago after being trained by Matt and Jeff Hardy. He's been in many promotions around the world. He's held titles around the world. But the one thing that's eluded the 46-year-old is a world championship. Tonight he has a chance to get it first. Caprice Coleman said a lot of poignant things in that video. He said he's been around when it wasn't as cool to be a black man in professional wrestling. He's accomplished so much. He's wrestled at so many places. The 27-year odyssey of becoming a world champion finally culminated here in his home state of North Carolina. Caprice Coleman can check something off his bucket list tonight.
Absolutely.
And listen to this.
The hometown crowd loves him.
You know, he got his family in the building. Every time you mention Caprice Coleman's name tonight, the crowd erupts. He is clearly the sentimental favorite in the building.
And also, he's a pastor here in the area of Charlotte. So some of the people here are not just family, but they're church family of his. They come see him every Sunday, and they will see him tomorrow, and they hope to see him as the Pan-African World Champion.
Well, Chris, if there's any luck, we'll be saying a hallelujah after this match. It becomes the third ever Pan-African World Diaspora Champion.
Imagine if your pastor came to church with the championship title. I think you'd have a different type of fear for him.
I think the word might hit a little different with that gold around his waist.
And here is the Pan-African World Diaspora Champion, Suge D. He was dejected after Asé's debut show in December. His team, Team Georgia, lost to Team North Carolina, and he had an interview with his idol, Caprice Coleman, after the event, and he blew up on him. And that's how this match came together. But Suge says he's out to prove that he can beat his idol, the very guy that he grew up watching, in Caprice Coleman, and he wants to keep his championship reign going.
Caprice Coleman's been through a lot, but so has Suge D. He's gone by many names in the past, but even now, seeing how far he's come with this
Championship and what it means to the black wrestling community, and to hold it at an event like this. Yes, Caprice Coleman is his idol. Yes, him and Caprice Coleman have a ton of history, but at the end of the day, like in any sport, it's about who is across the ring from you. Tonight, he's gonna have to put all that aside if he wants to walk out of this building as the Pan-African World Diaspora Champion.
What an amazing day, Asé. Black History Month. We have the first Black World Champion ever, and Ron Simmons watching this match. He has a front row. You can't even describe how important this moment is. I have goosebumps underneath this jacket because of this moment, and it doesn't matter who wins. Everybody wins because of this matchup.
When Asé Wrestling first launched, shout out to Darius Lockhart. It was moments like this that I was waiting to see. Some real black history during Black History Month, while two premier athletes in this incredible sport of professional wrestling show us exactly how it's supposed to be done. The right way, the beautiful way, the way that we've wanted it to see. And boy, we like that song, but it'll be ready to take it off. Suge D said, I like the song, but let's get the show on the road, baby.
Let's go to our ring announcer, Nadia Hunter.
Contest is for the Pan-African World Diaspora Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right, weighing in at 207 pounds from Charlotte, North Carolina. He is a 27-year veteran, two-time NWA television champion, two-time America Most Liked heavyweight champion, Christian Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion, three-time in current Qatar Pro Wrestling King of the Ladders champion, AEW and Ring of Honor color commentator, and the most versatile man in this sport today, the ageless one, Caprice
Boy, it felt like we're about to have church up in here with all those accomplishments.
The accolades are long, but the ambition is longer. He has not held a world championship in his career. Is tonight going to be the night for Caprice Coleman? Is he going to have to take out one of his star pupils?
Weighing in at 212 pounds, he's held various titles overseas, including Japan, Scotland, and England. Freelance Wrestling, New South, and two-time Paradigm Pro Wrestling champion. Pinfall victories over Alex Shelley, Too Cold Scorpio, Doug Williams, and Chris Hero. He is current Action Wrestling Tag Team champion, and he is your Pan-African World Diaspora champion, the Journeyman, Suge D.
This match is so unique because both men know each other so well. However, they've never been inside the ring with each other and against each other. Suge D grew up in Georgia, saw Caprice Coleman fighting on NWA Wildside and watched that on television all the time. Suge D, of course, loves Caprice Coleman, and that's his idol. On the other end, Caprice Coleman has been watching all the wrestlers because he is doing color commentary, just like you are, Kazeem.
Look, I just want to say to the both of you, right? Listen, every time that I hold one of these in my hand that represents the heavyweight division in wrestling, it's just like the day when I won. So I want everybody to know that this is what everyone in this business strive to hold in their hand. So look, good luck to both of you, and let me shut up and let's get this on.
He can keep talking if we want to. If he wants to, he can keep talking.
And that's what it's all about right there, the Pan-African World Championship. I gotta tell you, as a lifelong fan of professional wrestling, seeing a title with the beautiful continent of Africa smacked right on the middle of it does something to my spirit, Chris. And you got the first ever Black World Champion to talk us off before we get it going. Man, let's ring that bell, people. Let's get it.
We're close to it as we're gonna have this Pan-African World Diaspora Championship right next to us. This thing is heavy, it looks great, and we have got the action going right now. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Caprice Coleman versus Suge D.
Caprice Coleman with a waist lock on Suge D. Suge D slides out of it. a little bit. We got a little ground and pound right here. Rolls through. Another roll through by Caprice Coleman. Casts him in the wrist lock over to Suge D. Suge D gets it twisted. Rolls over. Backhand spring. Gets the leg trap. Down goes Coleman. Headlock to Coleman.
See, this is the type of wrestling you're going to see in a match like this from these two guys. They know what each other are doing. Right now, they're feeling each other out in this matchup.
If you missed the incredible, groundbreaking Asé 24/7 docuseries with episodes on both Caprice Coleman and Pan-Afrikan World Diaspora Champion Suge D leading up to this match, be sure to head over to YouTube and witness it after the conclusion of this event on YouTube. And while you're there, see the insightful 24/7 mini documentary episode on Darius Lockhart. Search Asé Wrestling on YouTube and subscribe today.
Caprice Coleman says that this world title is the real world title. He says that this is what he's been fighting for his entire career. But the Pan-Afrikan World Championship was only started just a few years ago, so he's never had an opportunity to represent the culture. He says he's been the culture since before the culture, being a part of the culture was cool.
I mean, even what makes this title even more dope is that it's genderless. You got to remember,
Yes.
Suge D defeating the record reign of Trisha Dora after 1,336 days of holding the championship. Now around the waist of Suge D, and Caprice Coleman wants to be the third holder of that said championship. Oh, baby. Just a little bit of, I know there's respect between the two, but there's just a little bit of little slight healthy amount of disrespect that you got for your opponent tonight.
Remember, Suge D wants to prove that he can stay in the ring with somebody like Caprice Coleman, who's wrestled all over the world. Of course, he's a world traveler himself, but when you've looked up to somebody, and this is your first time in the ring against that person, you want to prove that you're just as good as they are.
And on top of that, you gotta think, Caprice Coleman's entire strategy, going from in-ring performer to color commentator, he says he gets the best seat in the house. He gets the best opportunity to scout all the talent around the world. And now we're gonna see that theory put to the test, because he's not talking, he's not sitting next to us with a headset on. He's in the ring with one of the best in the world, Suge D.
This is really small, but right there, a lot of wrestlers would have taken the opportunity to get a cheap shot in against the ropes, but Suge D, I think I spoke too soon, Kazeem.
Yeah, all that talk about respect, I think it's about to go out the window, people.
Look at this.
Leapfrog catches Suge D on the
Pulls him
floor.
back up.
Irish whip. Leapfrog. Another leapfrog. Caprice. Hip toss to Suge D. Caprice Coleman, another hip toss.
There he goes. Caprice Coleman on a roll right here against Suge D.
And now the OG is taking the young lion to school. Scoop and cover, 2 count for Caprice Coleman.
That was Caprice Coleman asserting himself and saying, look, it doesn't matter how much you've watched me, scouted me, I am 2 steps ahead of you at all times, and he asserted himself right there.
They call him the Ageless One. He looks like he stepped right out of 2005. I don't know what he's eating, but the dude looks to be in phenomenal shape tonight. The Ageless One was such an appropriate nickname for Caprice Coleman.
I tell you what he's eating. He's eating the bread of Jesus right now. He's got the word of God all over him. He says that's what saved him. That's what's gotten him this far. And that's why he is ageless at this point. 46 years old, but moves better than a lot of 20-year-olds in that ring.
Hey, won't he do it, Chris? Won't he do it?
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
Suge D needs to shake off a little bit of these cobwebs right now. He's got himself in a world of trouble with Caprice Coleman. The veteran instinct starting to kick in, and now a little bit of a reversal.
Reversal off the Irish whip. Caprice Coleman out of it. Suge D, he gets out of it. Is he going for a cutter here? He's going for the cravat.
Those cravats may not look like much, but they can wear you down over the course of a match.
Caprice
springboard.
Oh!
Caprice Coleman goes for broke. Springboard wheel kick, gets all oxygen.
He's reaching for his knee right here. Oh, wait a second.
Whoa.
Wait a second.
Man.
He just drop kicked, and you look at that look on Suge D's face. It looks like he's feeling a little bit of remorse that he just kicked out the knee of his idol right there.
You know,
in his weak moment.
Chris, I know these guys have a ton of respect for each other, but when Ron Simmons comes into the ring and talks about the reverence of a world championship, you gotta do what you gotta do. You see a weakness, you gotta take advantage, even if it's against a guy like Caprice Coleman, who you grew up idolizing.
These fans right now behind Caprice Coleman, and right now, his leg is compromised. He is the ageless one, but he still has the knees of a 46-year-old.
You know, Chris, that drop kick to the knee might have came with a little bit of remorse. That sliding off of the knee pad and then knocking right into the MCLs of the knees, that is very deliberate. And I know they go back, but man, they're gonna have to, gotta keep the shoulders off.
Suge had his ankle trapped right there, and he's pulling off, big kick in the face. He's trying to pull off his knee pad right there, and he kicked Caprice right back in the face. So it's tit for tat right here.
Suge D showing a bit of that ruthless side that's made him the Pan-Afrikan World Diaspora Champion. And sometimes you got to smell the blood in the water like a shark. Hard right hand.
Kazeem, we are right here next to the action, and we can hear that. Look at the eyes of Caprice Coleman. Looks like he is lost in the ring right now. Oh, well, he must have been playing hard to get, because look at that. Right back into it.
Seems like that slap just annoyed Caprice Coleman more than anything. And now with Flair Country, we're going to get some chops for dinner.
Woke him up just a little bit, but you still have to wonder how the knee is doing. That's something to be watching during this match.
I know Caprice Coleman's got that knee to worry about, but some of that kinesia tape that was holding up some of Suge D's shoulders is starting to come off as well. So maybe Caprice gets an eye on that and starts to use that to his advantage. Maybe he'll take advantage there.
Referee Nick Shin is checking on Caprice Coleman. He is looking at that knee once again. Oh no, look out!
Oh, Lord.
Just took a big drop kick to the back, and now he has to worry about a little bit of whiplash in his neck along with the hurt knee.
Those drop kicks hurt a lot, but those drop kicks that you don't see coming hurt 10 times more. I can tell you, the wind that Caprice Coleman went through that basketball hoop up here in Piedmont Middle School.
And it would have been 2 points for Caprice Coleman on that one. He is in a bad way right now in his hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina. Hurt knee, probably suffering from a little bit of whiplash and a lot of pressure on him. His 27-year career, he's never been a world champion. And now he can do it in front of his family, in front of his hometown, his wife, his son, his daughter are all in the building. And he is in a bad way right now at ringside.
The fans ringside of Asé Wrestling getting an up-close and personal view of Caprice and Suge D right now. And you know Suge D is going to use every bit of that count to get just enough of that headlock into Caprice Coleman to wear him down. And now he's eating rights and lefts.
Oh no, he's going for a suplex, not on the floor.
Not on the floor.
This is a hardwood.
Oh my God. Right on the hardwood.
There's a mat there, but that mat does not do a lot. There's not any give on the floor underneath, and that mat is stiff. So you're gonna feel it, and the reverb from that is gonna hurt your neck. And I know that Caprice Coleman right now is trying to figure out how he can get back in this matchup with everything on his body hurting.
I know we were talking about not showing mercy, but Suge D looks very complacent to take a count-out victory if he can get it. But
champion's advantage.
The champion's advantage. You're absolutely right. He still will remain a champion if this would end in a count-out. But Caprice Coleman said, I've waited 27 years for this opportunity. I ain't taking no count-out.
That almost looked like a knockout blow right there as Suge D pushes Caprice back into the ring. Suge D talks to the crowd a little bit. Oh, look at this! Caprice!
Oh, baby!
Out of nowhere!
A backward slingshot head scissors taking out Suge D. And now the big momentum has shifted directly in the back of Caprice Coleman. Listen to this crowd.
Look at the eyes of Caprice Coleman. He looks like he's caught a second wind, and he's bouncing right now on that knee as he's circling his prey. Oh!
And now it's all handwork. And now it's all handwork, Chris. Rights, lefts, chops. It doesn't matter. He's throwing and they're landing.
And he's getting a receipt.
And now a suplex to the back of Caprice Coleman. He is laser focused. He wants this world championship.
He said, if you're going to do it to me, I'm going to do it to you. And this crowd has come unglued here in Charlotte.
My goodness, Suge D needs to go back to the whiteboard. He needs to, whatever plan he had on that leg or that knee, smart veteran instinct to break the count and have a little bit of a super kick for good measure for Suge D.
You see that veteran move right there. The referee, Nick Shin, was counting. Caprice Coleman put his leg in to stop the count so he got some extra time outside, and now he is just tearing up the chest of Suge D, turning his chest to taco meat.
Just teeing off on Suge D. It's a whole lot of meat on there, and he's chopping it to bits.
I don't know if Big E considers this two big meaty men bumping meat, but there's a lot of meat bumping right now.
Oh, baby! The ring awareness of Caprice Coleman is on 100. No matter where he's being tossed, no matter what position he's in, he's found himself in an advantageous position in this World Championship match.
That's why they call him the Ageless One. He's doing moves that guys half his age cannot pull off. And look at that, just around the ring, kicking Suge D, getting him down, and now he's going to the high rent district.
Caprice Coleman, that knee, I know that knee is holding up pretty good right now, but going up for a high risk might have been a mistake because now he's looking like this is gonna be a superplex off the top rope. Caprice Coleman, the wind completely taken out of him too. Kick out at 2 from Caprice. Man, it's a war of attrition between these two.
Kazeem, I know you're from up top and you came down south, but your trip didn't feel like that trip that Caprice Coleman just had from the top down south to the mat just now.
Well, I'll tell you this, my trip didn't involve me landing 10 feet on my back and the wind being knocked out of me. But here we go now. Now it's time for some handwork on Suge D's part.
Suge D is mocking his idol, Caprice Coleman.
Okay.
Big rights, lefts. These guys are going back and forth to each other.
Caprice and Suge said, forget strategy. Let's throw hands and see who's got it.
Kick to the stomach. There he goes.
Axe kick to the back of the neck of Suge D. Caprice Coleman shoots the cover. 2.
Can he get up it?
Kick
out.
We
had a new world champion just now.
That axe kick would have took out a lot of lesser men, but Suge D is the world champion for a reason.
Big boot to the mouth. Look at this. Oh! That's why he's the Ageless One. Look at the sky-high move from Caprice Coleman. Oh! Big cutter. Can we get it? Do we have a new champion? Right here.
Oh! Kick out at 2. At 2. That was 2.
I'm sorry I stepped on you, Jordan.
No, you're good. The 12s is fine. But listen up. That BFT/cutter. That
he flips out of it.
Caprice going for broke. Maybe took a little bit of
1,
2. Kick out on the roll up. Suge off the ropes. Gets caught.
Tries to go for the cutter again.
Slides it. 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Whoa.
He hooked that bad leg.
Wow.
He hooked that bad leg and used it to his advantage.
Wow.
Kazeem, the ring awareness from the Pan-Afrikan World Diaspora Champion. He knew what he did to that knee earlier in this match, and he hooked it to get the 1, 2, 3 and remaining the champion.
Caprice Coleman, a hell of a showing, but coming close, those only counts, and horseshoes and hand grenades. And it seems like a theme of the night. Suge D catches Caprice Coleman slipping just for a second, and it was enough to secure the victory. For 27 years, Caprice Coleman and the world champion has eluded him, and you can see it all hitting him right now. He came that close to adding that championship to his resume, but it wasn't to be against Suge D.
Look at the emotion in his face right now.
And look at the respect, the reverence, the legacy of Caprice Coleman is intact. And I'll tell you this is what it's all about right here.
Look at this great embrace. These two, even though they just were in battle against each other, they have so much great respect for each other. They've been up and down the road on a lot of the same shows, but this was their first time in the ring with one another. An idol versus student with another idol in the ring with him, the first black world heavyweight champion in Ron Simmons.
Ron Simmons has seen many ass kickings over his career. And I gotta tell you this, he's never been somewhere for us, by us. Asé Wrestling. This is what it's all about, people. It's for us, it's by us. You're not gonna see the action like this, especially in the culture.
What a match. What a match. Yes, sir? I thought he was going to say something to me, but... No, uh-oh. See? I'm in trouble now.
Uh-oh. Chris?
Now, I have to say, I've been kind of looping.
Oh!
Shh. Come on, Ron. Come on, Ron.
Give it to us.
Yeah! I traveled all the way from New Jersey just to hear that. What an icon.
Ron Simmons, everybody.
Always be hollering peace, you know what I'm saying? Peace, my brother, peace this, peace that, you know what I'm saying? But every time I try to get a peace of mind, you're getting try to get a peace of mind. So I gotta grab my piece. It's the return of the gangster. You're taking this on that blow that run up in your crib, which contains your lady and an 8-month-old child raised. But you true about this music, but they do not want to hear because they'd rather be bouncing and shooting and killing and bouncing this shit down.
What happened to me at ASÉxBHM, Asé 2, Darius Prime versus Darius number 2. The All-Father versus the Revolutionary. A match we'd both been waiting for. A match everyone had been waiting for. And it was a win that I needed, a moment that I needed, a victory that I deserved. And what happens? It took not one, not even two, but three individuals to stop Darius Carter. It took Milligan, Mr. Milligan, the mulligan, on the other side of the rail. It took Billy Dixon, who decided, of course, to do commentary during my match. Of course, making sure that his fingerprints were all over the match because he can't help himself. And then, of course, Darius Lockhart, my opponent. Darius number 2, the curator of Asé Wrestling. One big happy family, the three of you, just ganging up on the Allfather to make sure that I don't achieve what we as a people need to have achieved. The weight of it doesn't even fall on Darius Lockhart. And it doesn't even fall on Milligan. It falls on you, Billy. It always falls on you because you make sure that it falls on you because you just can't go away. You're not the cockroach. You're not the gnat. It doesn't matter how many times you get crushed and I see and I watch the guts pour out of you. You still come back. June 17th, 2022, I made you say I quit in a match where if you lost, you were to retire. Did you retire, Kyle? Of course you didn't. Because of your own self-inflated ego thinking that people need you. We don't need you. Your time had come and gone and I made sure of that. I put the nail in your coffin, but you come back. And now we have to settle this. Now my issue with Darius has to get put aside because you can't see yourself outside looking in. So here we are, Kyle, doing this dance again, but this must be the last time. And fortunately, General Manager of Asé Wrestling, Teddy Long, agrees. So he has decided to book one more match between you and I, but this will be at For the Culture, and you better believe it will be the main event. Now we know how this is going to go, how it always goes, Billy, with me stomping your face through the mat. Putting your life on the line against me. This is what you do every time you put those overalls on. But there's an added twist here because I was informed by Teddy that he has a way to make sure that this is the final time. He has an addition, an additive, if you will, which to me, I do not care. I just need to see you gone, because with you out of the picture, I can get back to Darius. I can claim what was taken from me. I can seize it back, and that is victory. By taking you out, then taking Darius out, my mission can resume. My crusade through Asé Wrestling will continue until I reach the very pinnacle. But I look forward to this. Through this dark moment, this time where you wish that I was defeated, you wish that I was wallowing in despair, I am about to have my greatest success because I am about to achieve this victory. I am about to blow through you, Billy, one more time. And when you are dead and gone, the Allfather will be free to reign supreme. I will see you soon, but not soon enough.
Lock in, yo.
Action!
Okay.
I shouldn't train, but when I do, I like my whiskey neat. Yeah. I shouldn't drink, But when I do, I like mine. Oh, I like mine. Trouble gives me, yeah. Set me back for years, but I like mine. Oh, no. How you doing? It's nice to meet you. I had to greet you. I like whiskey, wanna see if you like to drink too. Does it defeat you? Like when you wake up in the morning, do you think of all the people you exchange information when that probably would never reach you anyway? I wanna see if I can reach you. See if we can get down and know where we stand and kick it. Like how our knees do. Look, our chemistry could be lethal. Hey, hey, okay, you cracking the smile. Oh, you black and you fine. Like I just needed some shelter and then I'm back to the wild. Unless you wanted to take a rescue. You might be surprised. You never know what could happen. It's in a matter of time. You're so beautiful. I know that's what they always say to you. Yeah, say. Hold on. You're so beautiful. Woo. I know that's what they always say. Hold on. Look. I say that's what they say to you. If I had to Rico, you my ace, yeah, we paid in full. That thing got you tweaking, your grandma gon' pray for you. So sweet, I know that thing is made of fruit, and the fruits of my labor prosper, so I'll pay for you. Can I hit it before dinner and hit it later too? We can set up the tripod if that's okay with you. I got you screaming, oh my God. Like tell the neighbors too, yo, we acting a fool with it. I should be more chill. We just need to meet, just a little feel. Not the way you thinking. Okay, but let's keep it real. We can do this all day, we can do this all night, but put the number in my notes and let me change your life. Yeah, what you talking about? What you talking about? Hey! Your boy Phil, man. I fuck with y'all. Hope y'all fuck with me. I love y'all. Thank you.
Heard from the grapevine that the power's back. Asé, Asé, heard the power's black. Ain't no fantasies right here, make history. You don't gotta win a match, but still fit a victory. Black excellence, whole thing better than that. It's black wrestling, more prominent, more development, less drama, more relevance. Bent down bad, but still can body slam an elephant. It's for the culture, right? Or you a vulture, right? It got you seasoning with salt like you the culture life. We ahead of the curve like we culture life. With dreams come reality, so far we gotta make it right. Yeah, it's for the boys in the back, and the girls win the laps. Win the 5, then where's the match? If you looking for that flavor, then baby is where it's at. Once the ref count to 3, then oh boy, that's a wrap.
Asé, it means creation. It means life energy. life force. I mean, it's the ability to bring things to
Black power, love, the vision, seize the goal, chase the finish.
It's really going to make change. The people behind the scenes need to look just as different and diverse.
Black power, love, the vision, seize the goal, chase the finish. Heard from the grapevine that the power's back. Asé, heard the power's black, yeah. Heard from the grapevine that the power's back. Asé, heard the power's black, yeah.